What's up, dogs?
Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
You know how to use this thing? I've never shot one in my life. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, Mama's a cool cat.
Yeah, she's fun, man.
It's awesome.
She's had a pretty crazy life. She used to be a professional arm wrestler.
No way.
I was gonna say, dude, she gave me a firm handshake.
That's awesome.
And then she was a horse trainer for a long time, and that's where I just learned to ride horses on a farm. And oh, there they are, right there. Look at these guys.
Yeah. What you doing, dudes?
Hey guys.
We hop out.
Oh my God.
Of course.
I think I've ever pet a little donkey before. Oh, Joe. You run away. What's up, dude? Can I say hi? Nope. All right. Not feeling it. Murph, let me get some love. Nope. All right. We'll try again later.
Situation.
You know, your heart tat on the hand inspired a little.
Oh wow.
There, not quite the same, but
That's freaking
I
dope.
showed the artist. I was like, something
You see
like
that?
this.
Look at that.
Twinsies.
Twins. Let's go. That's a great tattoo too.
Yeah, thank you.
The arrow should go right across, not up, not down,
Cool.
just right across. Arms straight. Use the pointer finger just to you look through, kind of.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
Close. Here goes something. Oh, all right. A little overcorrection. Got to meet somewhere in the middle. So I feel like you're back in Haiti.
No. I wish. But it was this. There's a little creek.
Yeah, it goes up. Yeah, I came out with my intern and we just cut it and he was clearing it, but yeah, it goes up there and
Cool.
you can see we can put a bunch of tiny houses and
Of
we
course,
build
yeah,
like a road through here and
Whatever you want, you can build your own little city out
that's
here.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it's kind of limitless. Oh, it's fun. Like, dude, we should honestly think about doing an event for your people and my people. Like, we just combine teams and we just do like a fun 2-day event or something.
Yeah, I mean,
It would be-
similar to what you were saying about the property being limitless.
We bought it May 5th of last year.
Okay. It's pretty quick
So-
turnaround.
With nothing on the property.
Yeah.
Like, there's literally zero. Yeah, about a year.
Was it a very spur of the moment decision?
I was looking for a ranch.
Okay.
And he knew that. And I was in Colorado at the time looking for a property, and it was gnarly because when I was there with the real estate agent, I was in a Tahoe and I was leaving the property, 40 acres in Colorado, and a freaking mountain lion jumps on the car.
What?
It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. Jumped on, jumped off, and I've never seen a longer tail on an animal. It was
That's
actually
awesome.
really incredible. And I was like, well, my dogs will definitely get eaten here, so I can't do Colorado. This is Noah's first time trying pre-workout. This is his first time trying ProMix pre-workout, let's say. I'm excited because this is one of the only pre-works out in the world that doesn't mess with your gut, doesn't make you feel sick, doesn't make you feel nauseous for the rest of the day. I actually drink the pre-workout before my workout, during my workout, and even after if I haven't finished it, and it just gives me more energy throughout the day because it doesn't give you a crash. And it's because we literally have the highest quality ingredients. We go to every single farm, we get the ingredients, we bring them back and we mix them ourselves. We don't use a manufacturer, we don't use any other person's formula, we make our own formulas. I think that's what makes us the most different. I was saying, I take this before the workout and I'm drinking it during and even after.
That's pretty
Light,
good.
it's not.
Lime oil, lime juice, cherry extracts. That's pretty natural.
That's it.
Very cool.
That's the flavor. almost every other supplement company in the world gets their peas from Asia. We get ours from Canada, which is the highest quality.
Yeah. You don't sacrifice
No.
taste for that. Like you're not
No, I'm not worried
feeling
about
like you're drinking a vegan.
No, because
Yeah.
I put, put real blueberries in it. I'll put real, fruit in there. I'll put like real stuff in there that's my chewy bars open. Bone marrow is just good for your hair, your nails, collagen, right?
Yeah.
It's good for you. You have, and then I would take Flow State in the morning, which is it's like a natural Adderall.
Yeah,
It's a nootropic.
You guys did a good push on that on
Thank you.
social. Like I feel like I learned a lot about it just from the.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then after my workouts, or during, I'll do my pre-workout, and then afterwards I'll do collagen plus BCAAs because I don't like the taste of BCAAs.
Yeah.
I think they're gross.
Like even the
So I'll-
flavored ones.
Yeah, I don't like them. So I throw all this in a shake.
Yeah.
The whey, collagen plus BCAA, throw some fruits in it, and that's it.
Oh baby.
Sorry, I also didn't put on deodorant, so apologies. But
Load me
I
up.
think this one's yours. Let's go outside.
Why this one? What'd you do this one?
Well,
You don't want to know.
3 extra scoops.
There's some.
And I think in business, it's important that there's an energy connection and not just a monetary connection.
Mm-hmm.
There's a point of, okay, I can hang out with this person as well, girl, guy, whoever it is.
I was actually thinking about that. How when you and I met, we vibed pretty well, and I didn't feel like you were trying to forge the relationship to take advantage of it from a business perspective. Like, I didn't feel like you were like, oh, this dude can benefit me in this way. Like, I felt like it was pretty genuine.
Yeah, I'm more just looking for friends in the world.
Yeah.
Not like, I never, this guy has X amount of followers, or they've done this amount, or they make this amount, or they know so-and-so. Let's make this transactional. I'm just looking for good people to be in my life. So at the end of the day, when I do die, I'm like, dude, like I connected with some badass people. We did some cool stuff together. Maybe we went to to get some amazing food. Maybe we went on a sweet trip together. Maybe we helped a community together.
Yeah.
But at no point, like, if business works, it works.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, that's okay. Like, you know what I mean? And so I think it's always important to like hold hands before you get in bed with a person. You know what I mean? I invest. I then try to get advisory shares on top of that, right? Because, I've worked hard to build my community and my career. And so, I think, that's worth something. So there should always be advisory shares on that. And I know I can provide more value than just the money I'm putting in. And then on top of that, it is going to take more of my time, than, what the advisory shares are worth. And not everyone's able to give that. So they pay a little cash as well. So now you get the trifecta. You're getting a little cash, you get a little advisory shares, but I'm also putting my money where my mouth is and putting it into the company. And it's worked really well. A great example is Super Coffee. Same exact model. And, Jimmy, Jake, and Jordan are also my best friends. But they know I'm in it for the long run. Yeah. And so they can lean on me for if I need to shoot a quick video and send it to other investors or to a distributor or whatever it is. Like, they know they can lean on me and I'm going to be there, and I'm not going to be that talent or that partner that says, oh, well, I need to get paid if I'm going to do this extra work. Like, I'm looking out for the company. What was this past year like? Like, it was just training and like competing and everything. Like, what was the games like this year for you?
I was telling a kid that I was sitting next to on the plane last night who just happened to be a CrossFit fan. Yeah. We went deep in some conversation, and the last 2 years have been tough for me from a performance standpoint, and I'm not making excuses, just kind of like telling the story for me. Going into the 2021 season, I was excited to go all in. I moved up to Georgia for 6 months, and just like life happened. Everything's not always perfectly smooth. Training was going really, really well, and then I started having some kidney issues. I had some kidney stones, ended up having to have surgery, was in and out of the hospital for a couple of months, which detracted from my training. Yeah. When that issue was resolved, I went all in on training. Felt like I had to make up for lost time. Ended up injuring my shoulder. So I was, that whole 2021 season, a couple weeks before the games, was just not in a good spot, like mentally, physically. Didn't perform very well. Finished 10th, which was outside of the range that I wanted to be in. Yep. So that was last August. Finished in 12th. Got it. A month ago. And it was a bummer. And I think I would have walked away from that games without it feeling very memorable or special, but I was acknowledged with what they call the Spirit of the Games Award, which was awesome. It was just like every year they'll give that to somebody that exemplifies like what the spirit of the CrossFit community is all about, just like positive energy and love and all that. So that made it really special in general, but disappointing still from a performance perspective to finish in 12th.
Yeah.
If I allowed myself to get super down and go down that train of thought of like, man, 10th place, then 12th place, I'm falling off, I can't hang with the big dogs anymore, I'm letting people down, like all those thoughts are there. But I feel like if I can shift that around to just finding other things to be positive about, you know, I'm having an impact on our community, I'm able to train with more people, I'm able to inspire people, even if I'm not standing on the top of the
kid
podium.
on the plane yesterday.
Yeah.
You know? So you kind of just switch your focuses, and you know, you're looking for the positive in the situation, not just 12, like, oh, like I failed, like this, that, like, and dude, you're doing a million other more positive things.
Yeah, and
you know?
Somebody asked me the year that I took second, are you more disappointed that you're so close to winning, or are you pumped that you got on the podium and almost won? Like, that was all a matter of how you frame it. And I chose the positive route, and I think there's a funny little cartoon graphic of 3 guys standing on the podium, and the dude that's in second place is like chugging champagne and like cheering, and the other guys are watching him like, you didn't win. But if you choose to be positive and celebrate that, I think
that's interesting. I like that.
Yeah.
My mom always tells me this. I mean, I grew up, you know, I'd fail. I'd get in trouble a lot. I would, you know, maybe not win a championship. I would, you know, I don't know. You go through life with all these failures, and she would always beam into my head, just look for the positive in the situation. Look for the positive in this, like, constantly. And I do that in business. I do that in friendships. I do that in, you know, situations constantly. And I think that's also just a common trait within ProMix and, you know, with the community that we have. Odell is a prime example. You know what I mean? The guy has been through 2 major injuries.
Yeah,
you know, he's been traded multiple times. Things have happened. You know, where they fight. He's still fighting, and he's still, you know, whenever I hang out with him, the guy still has the biggest smile on his face, and he's still training, and he's still recovering, and he's still, you know, doing the best he can every single day, and just looking at the positive in it. You know, not necessarily like, you know, what the fans think, or you know, what you're supposed to think and how you're supposed to be down. It's like you just look for the positive in every situation. I think you do that as well. Yeah, you know, which is cool.
I try to, and it's interesting because what I was going to say before is that it's a bit of a double-edged sword, in the sense that if you don't find the positive and you just end up getting kind of bummed out about finishing in 12th, let's say, that could potentially fuel me to perform better. If I go the opposite direction and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to look for the positives. I was able to do this, accomplish this. 12th sucks, but these were the cool things that came out of it. I do think that can slightly detract from the amount of investment that you have in the pursuit of being the best, you know? That's like the guy that had won a handful of times. This guy, Matt Frazier, was...
Yeah, I know Matt. He was here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
all in. Like, for the amount of years that he won, he sacrificed everything. And I think that allowed him to be the champion that he was. I haven't sacrificed everything in order to do that, and that's like a balance, a line that you want to walk. Do I want to have a life that I love and maybe never win, or do I want to kind of sacrifice some of that stuff just to be the champion? And
I couldn't agree more. That's probably a big reason you won't see me compete in CrossFit Games or even like the NFL. You know, I definitely had an opportunity, and I'm just like, I don't know if I can sacrifice everything I'm doing to do this one thing. Like, I'm so...
It's impressive, the people that are able to do it, for sure.
100%. I don't know. I like, and the reason I keep my hands in so many different jars is because I think people develop stress when they have one focus, and that focus fails, right? And I'm so afraid of having one focus and that failing that you start getting depressed, and you're like, well, I focused on this my whole life, and I just lost it. Like, what can I do? But if you have 10 things that you're focusing on, and they're all positive, and you do great at all of them, and one fails, you still have 9 to focus on.
Yeah.
So mentally, you're not as stressed out. You know, you don't have as much anxiety. You're a little bit more calm about failure, and you're not stressing about failure constantly.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, this didn't work out. That's okay. I'm gonna work on these 9 things. And I don't know. That's my way of life. I constantly have multiple things going on for that specific reason, because I don't want to be tied to one thing.
Mm-hmm.
God forbid it fails. And whether it's building a community in Africa, you know, whether it's raising money for this company, whether it's, you know, bear crawling or do this amazing, you know, fitness thing, or these mountains, or, you know, going here or traveling there and meeting this person. Like, there's so many different things. Like,
Yeah.
I'd rather focus on all these different facets of life than one specific thing. Oh, you just got here? Okay. Well, I'm gonna send someone up to grab you.
Okay. What up, bro? Yeah. Man, I'm good.
How you doing, my man?
No.
Great to see you.
Sir. We can go crazy. What?
Oh, nice job, fellas. That's tough. It's crazy. I would have thought I would have started sweating. Where?
Yes.
Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.